And we are rolling. What's up, guys? Welcome to Unlimited Freedom. This is Vaughn with Unlimited Freedom. We're going to be getting into an update about NovaTech and let you know the latest news about what's going on. Let's get into it.
You know, if you're not going to become a network marketer, we're not going to pay you what we said we were going to pay you, right? News announcement. And this is a breaking news announcement. And this is a breaking chat live on Friday. NovaTech update.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want.
All right, guys. So the update for today on NovaTech is that there is some news, and it just kind of goes along with the last. Kind of goes along with the last NovaTech video that I was doing. Was that we knew that they were getting hacked because we had these Telegram groups popping up with people who were saying, "Hey, you can receive your funds back if you pay me $35 or something like that," which is a classic. It's a classic scam, right, that people do when a company rug pulls or when a company collapses or whatever, and people will come in, and they did this with CapEx. They did this with all the companies that rug. They come in and they say, oh, yeah, and then there's that word rug pull. We're going to get into that one too. So, yeah, I appreciate you guys tuning in. I know that I get a lot of viewers on my NovaTech videos, and, people agree, people disagree, I don't care. That's fine. I'm just letting you know what's going on. Of course, I'm going to give you my take on it. Why not? Right? It's my channel. I can talk about what I want. And we're going to talk a little bit about the rug pull, right? If time permits, and I can remember everything I was supposed to talk about. So. Now NovaTech has admitted that they've been hacked, right? And and here's the scary part: they have said that they've stated. So NovaTech is now going to only update us in the back office. So if you're not a NovaTech member, you're not going to have those Telegram groups to look at anymore. It's only going to be for members of NovaTech to see what's going on in the back office. Of course, I'm still a member of NovaTech, so I can log into my back office. I saw the report, and basically what they have said is that their Telegram has indeed been hacked, right? And the scary part is they say that all of our personal information also has been hacked, right? So if you think about all the personal information you've given in NovaTech, whatever that may be, some people have given more information than others, but all of our information, including our Telegram accounts, all that stuff, has been hacked, and the company has admitted, hey, we've been hacked. Now, this is another terrible, terrible sign. It's a terrible, terrible red flag, and this is something, if you guys are not, like, a lot of you guys got into NovaTech, and they made some song and dance for you, and they got you to believe that it was a real, legitimate hedge fund. They got you to believe that it was like a safe, registered, secure type thing, when it really wasn't. Right? It's a crypto trading platform, which by definition is like risky as it doesn't get any more risky than putting your money into a crypto trading platform. It doesn't get any more risky than that. Right? Can you make money doing it? Oh yeah, you can make a lot. You can also lose a lot. It's trading. It's crypto trading, right? It's it's like going into the stock market, right? So we're not talking about illegal activities here, right? And I know that some people are going to think that we are, no matter what, right? You're going to think that everything is just illegal, right? And it's for whatever reason. And if it's illegal, guess what? That's going to be settled in a court of law, right? And so I don't have to sit here and speculate, because if they are doing something illegal, it's probably going to come to light, right? And they'll probably get settled in a court. Right? But I don't like people going around throwing the words Ponzi scheme and scam and stuff like that. It's like, I get it. You've got your evidence. You've got your things that you believe and whatever, and that's fine. Okay, but, let's just see what the courts have to say at this point. And, right, what I can say is that they're not paying people. What I can say is that, they say that some people are getting their withdrawals, but I'm not really seeing the evidence, right? I used to have people come into my comments every single day when they would get their withdrawal. They'd say, hey, Vaughn, I got my withdrawal. Or boom, whatever, I got my withdrawal. I've been waiting 3 weeks or whatever, but now I got it. But now, radio silence, right? And I don't even have people complaining that they're not getting with their withdrawals anymore. I mean, it's at a point now we're almost at the 1st of June. Definitely April 1st, we were optimistic that NovaTech was going to get back on track. That didn't happen. Now we've got total radio silence from the CEO. We don't hear anything from her. And we've got this Telegram debacle where there's been a hack, right? And it's been hacked, right? Now, here's, if you guys are not familiar with the crypto space, or maybe if like NovaTech is the first crypto platform that you got involved in, thinking it was something that it's not, thinking it was like this safe, secure hedge fund. Well, here's part of the deal. When something rug pulls, there's always a hack, right? Or that's very common, right? They say, oh, we've been hacked. Or they just get hacked, right? I mean, their name gets out there, and, you've got hackers online who come in and just, boom. That's why I'm so, like, anal and religious about making sure I put my 2FA on everything and making sure that I'm super safe, and I've got my NordVPN and I've got all my software, and just like, because dude, I'm out here. I'm putting myself out here, right? By having a YouTube channel, by talking about this stuff, by sharing my journey with you guys. Say that I'm promoting. I mean, you could say that I'm promoting. You could say whatever you want, right? The truth is, I'm updating you on what's going on with the different platforms I'm involved with. I talk about what I'm doing. I am promoting my trading course. Okay, I know my trading course is awesome. I know it's not illegal. I made it, right? It's in the description. You can get it. Links to everything's in the description, guys. Everything that I talk about. My whole rationale behind doing a trading course is that, well, one, I am a trader and I do have the skill. And then two is that, like, I know that a lot of people in the crypto space would love to learn how to trade for themselves, so that you don't have to be beholden to a platform only. It's like, okay, if this platform succeeds, I'm going to do well. If this platform fails, I'm going to not do well. But wouldn't it be nice to have the actual skill to, like, sink or swim on your own, right? And so that's my whole rationale behind doing the trading course. Now, but the hacking thing, whether it's real or whether it's a made-up story or whatever it is, it's very common when a company rug pulls or collapses or goes away. Okay, now I think that NovaTech has had a lot of help to go away, right, by just certain legal actions that have been taken against it, right? I mean, and we don't know, frankly, what's going on behind the scenes. We don't know if the Pettyons have a lawyer. We don't know if NovaTech is lawyered up. We just don't have the information, right? But it'd be nice if they would at least communicate and tell us what's going on. But we're just getting very, very sparse communication. Now the Telegram group has been quote unquote hacked, right? Now if it has been hacked, you're just going to have people out there doing scam stuff, and they're going to be having these fake NovaTech groups, and they're going to be saying, hey, you can recoup your money here, or hey, send us some Bitcoin so that we can verify this or that or the other thing, and then we'll send you, we'll send you all your profits, right? Just stuff like that, right? And it's just, you got to be smart about it in the space. You got to have some street smarts. You got to have some book smarts. Book smarts is great. Street smarts is great, but you need both, right? To successfully navigate life, you need to have both. Yeah, and there's your advice for the day, right? From your buddy Vaughn, right? Take it for what it's worth. But the rug pull and the hacking thing is very common. So like when something is like going away, there's always like we got hacked, right? That's one of the things. What are some of the other ones? You go, oh yeah, they'll say, yeah. Some of them will go, well, we were doing a certain trading method that went wrong, right? And so one of our traders went rogue, right? We had a rogue trader who blew all of your money, right? And it's like, how do you even do that, right? I mean, that's just the incompetence that would have to be there is staggering, right? For something like that to happen. Then another one that they do is they just start slowing down. Like you'll see this where they won't say anything, but suddenly like your withdrawals will start taking 2 days when it used to be immediately. Then it'll start taking 3 days. Next thing you know, it's going to take 5 days. After that, it takes a week. After that, takes maybe you get a withdrawal once a month, if that, and then it just stops. Right, so that's the slow rug, right? It starts slow pay, it eventually turns into no pay. It starts slowing down, slow paying it, and then next thing you know, you've got a withdrawal sitting in there for 2 years, right? It's like the website still works and you're a multi-millionaire online, right? But you can't access any of the money. That's another classic, when a company starts like exploding or imploding or whatever you want to call it, rug pulls, goes away, whatever you want to call it. And so now we've got this hacking thing. And by the way, for those of you who say that like there's nothing wrong in NovaTech, I love how you come into the comments and you're like, oh, there's nothing wrong, no problem with NovaTech, you guys are tripping. What planet are you living on? Like, how are you getting, like, where are you, where in your mind? I just don't understand where you're coming from with that. I legit don't understand. Like, I'm not like dogging you. I'm not dissing you. You know what I mean? I don't do that, right? I try to stay away from that. You know what I mean? I'm not, Nazi patrol, right? I'm not gonna, be the YouTube Nazi, the YouTube cop, right? And come on here and disrespect people. That's not me. Okay, but how do you come up with that? Like, what's your, I just don't get it, man. Don't understand. So like how you could say that there's nothing wrong. Anyway, I really don't. I mean, can you explain? Would you care to explain? Would you care to like elaborate on that? That'd be nice. Now, the rug pull. Let's talk a little bit about the rug pull. Okay. Now, I have a love-hate relationship with this terminology. Here's why. With these companies that so-called rug pull, there's a window of opportunity, and it's just like trading, right? When they're like, and hit the like button for the sauce. Nobody else is giving you the same kind of sauce that I'm bringing you because I'm a trader. I'm a binary options Forex trader, right? I'm a high frequency Forex trader. I deal in the stock market, cryptocurrencies, dividend stocks, a little bit of real estate. So I'm giving you this stuff from that perspective, which nobody else on YouTube is doing, right? So hit the like button for the sauce. Also, link to my trading courses in the description. Link to all the other platforms that I'm involved in is in the description. So if you're getting some sauce out of this, hit that like button. That's all I ask. Just hit the like button, right? Hit that thumbs up. So, anyway, I digress. All right, let me get back on the topic. Okay, rug pull. So, let's talk about, let's say we're trading, right? And your candlestick is going up, or your price is going up, and so you see that it's going up, so you want to get into an up trade, an upward trade, because you see the trend is going up, right? So your trend is going up, you get into an upward trade, and then it turns around and goes down. Well, you could say that's a rug pull. You could say that the stock market just rug pulled on you, right? And you lost your money, right? Because it rug pulled. You could say that. But isn't that part of the risk you take when you're I mean, if you get into it, and I'm not talking about people who got lied to. Some of you guys got lied to. Some of you guys just got totally deceived and tricked and scammed, right? And I'm not talking about you, right? So I'm not like, you guys think that I'm blaming the victim. If there are true victims, which I'm sure that there are, I'm not blaming the victim. Okay, if you got lied to, if you got deceived, if you got scammed, if somebody you love got lied to, if somebody you love got deceived, if somebody you love got scammed, and they weren't told the full truth, I do not condone that in any way, shape, or form. That is the fault of the person who lied to them and nobody else's. They are not stupid. It is not their fault. It's the person who scammed them. They're the one at fault, not the victim. Okay? But not everybody who got into this thing was a victim, and not everybody who gets into crypto trading is a victim. Not everybody who gets into crypto platforms are victims. Not everybody who trades in the markets are victims. You're not a victim of the market. You go into the market, you take your chances. It's like going to the casino, losing your money, and then saying that you're a victim. You knew what you were doing when you went into the casino. I'm not talking about the people who got lied to. I'm not talking about the people who got scammed. That is an exception. I'm talking about the people who knew, right? They knew they were going in the casino. They knew they were gambling in the casino. They lost their money. Okay, you knew the deal, right? And it's the same thing with the markets. You could make money in the markets, but you also got to know the deal. You're not going to win every trade. Right? Am I promising that you're going to win every trade? Heck no. In fact, I promise you will lose, and you will lose a lot. The key is you got to win more than you lose, and you got to win bigger than you lose. And I teach you guys how to do that. That's one of the things I teach on this channel, the Unlimited Freedom Network, right? One of the reasons why we're here is I've been very, very profitable. I've been very, very blessed. I've been very, very fortunate. And I've learned a lot of skills in the crypto trading space, crypto platforms space, stock markets, forex trading, so on and so forth. I've learned a lot, and I've made a lot, and I've been blessed. So what I'm doing is I'm sharing that knowledge with you, right? I'm sharing the tricks of the trade, so to speak, how to use the platforms so that you don't get used by the platforms, right? How to benefit from the platforms so that the platforms are not just benefiting off of you, right? And there's ways to do that. Believe me, there's ways. People get rich in the markets every day, guys. People get rich doing crypto every single day, guys. You're not wrong for being interested in the crypto space. You're not wrong for being invested in the crypto space, right? It's all in how you do it, all in how you handle it. Now, back to this rug pull thing. Let's just go there. Let's just say that you want to call something a rug pull, and we want to throw around the definition rug pull, right? We want to say rug pull, which is it's kind of an easy thing to say, and it's kind of like a blanket statement when something goes away. Oh, it pulled the rug out from under you. It rug pulled. Let's talk reality for a second. You know what else is going to rug pull you? Your youth. Right? Mine rug pulled me. Right? The older you get, the harder it is to look in the mirror. That's a rug pull. Your youth is going to rug pull you. You know what else is going to rug pull you eventually? Your health. Your health is going to rug pull. You know what else is going to rug pull eventually? Your relationships. People are going to move on. They're going to pass through. They're going to go to, the next life. It's going to be a rug pull. It's coming. It's coming for you. It's coming for me. And our life here on this earth one day is going to get rug pulled. 100%. So, what I'm saying is, no matter what platform you're in, no matter what job you're in, no matter what space you're in, no matter what you're doing, eventually the rug pull is coming. The rug pull is coming for all of us, right? So what it turns into is, what are you going to do in the meantime? So if I go into a crypto platform, I know that change could come, the rug pull, so to speak. The rug pull could come. How am I going to handle it? How am I going to benefit from it? How am I going to make the most out of it? Right? I don't know when the rug pull is coming. Right? I don't know, but I do know it's probably coming. Right? Nothing is going to last forever. There will be a rug pull. Right? I don't need to keep reiterating. You can rewind the video and see what I said again. The rug pull is coming. The question is, how do you handle it in the meantime? Right? So I've only got a certain amount of youth and vitality and energy. What am I going to do with my youth, vitality, and energy to maximize it, to benefit from it, so that when it goes away, I've made a contingency plan, right? I've made a plan. Right? So I've gotten myself into a nice place to live, right? I've gotten myself into a stable relationship, right? I've gotten myself into a comfortable, nice place, a nice, stable relationship, some good friends, some good partnerships, a good church, so that when my youth rug pulls and I get older, I've set myself up to be okay, right? During that season of life. Because when I had my youth, I used it wisely. right? So while I'm healthy, I'm investing in good insurance, I'm taking care of myself, I'm working out, I'm eating right, so that when the day comes, if and when something happens to my health, I will survive. Now, a lot of you guys know that I've survived a gunshot, right? I was shot. I survived, right? Now, this is probably I've got to give glory to God for the miraculous salvation that he brought to me and the healing and everything. So definitely it was the Lord. But also, I was very, very healthy. I mean, super healthy when I got shot, right? I wasn't overweight, right? Didn't have any bad health problems. I was exercising regularly. I was doing cardio training, resistance training, and resistance training. And I did have to have an operation, obviously. But one of the reasons that contributed to that miracle and contributed to me pulling through was probably the fact that I was in very, very good health, right? So why do I say that? Because the rug pull is coming. I never in a million years would have thought that I would be, shot like that at point blank range. Never in a million years. It never came into my head, right? But it happened. Okay, the rug pulled, right? I had the rug pulled. So what do you do when you're healthy to take care of your health so that when the rug pull happens, you're going to be okay? Same thing with the youth, the health. You set yourself up for success rather than just going along with the program and being blown by the wind every which way. That's not the way that you want to do it. That's how people lose a lot of money in this space. And what I'm doing is I'm making an analogy and I'm comparing it to trading in the crypto market and to dealing with these crypto platforms. You've got to know, and listen, guys, listen. This space is not for people who don't know about crypto. If you didn't know about crypto, if your loved one didn't know about crypto and crypto trading, they never should have joined NovaTech. They never should have. They never should have been brought in. Right? This space is for people who know what they're doing. Right? And if you want to learn, that's admirable, and I admire that about you, but believe me, this is not like anything else you have ever experienced before. Right? There's no insurance here, right? There's no safety net to save you if something goes wrong, right? It's a risky space. Great risk, great reward, right? That's how this operates. And in this space, there are rug pulls. Just like in life, there are rug pulls, right? You can bank on it, man. You can take it to the bank. You can guarantee it. Right? That's going to happen. The question is how you handle it, how you deal with it. Right? So that's kind of where we're at right now. Are people going to get their money back from NovaTech? I certainly hope so. Right? I don't know the future. I can't say that they're not, but what I can say is that what it's looking like to me is that is every day that goes by, that is less and less likely, right? That this thing is going to survive. Okay? Just based on everything that's going on. If I'm wrong, I'll be the first to admit it, and I hope that I am wrong because I have people who I love and care about who are involved in NovaTech. I don't want to see them lose their money. Okay, so guys, don't forget, check out my trading course. Link is in the description. It's achievable, attainable, sustainable. It's how I was able to make more than I ever made before. I learned how to develop a strategy that's profitable weekly and monthly. It's compoundable, it's sustainable, it's scalable, right? And I did a lot of sleepless nights, invested a lot in education, did a lot of trial and error, lost a lot, right? To develop the strategy, a strategy that works. And that's the strategy that I share with you in my trading course, my binary options trading strategy. Link is in the description. Also, there is a Patreon account that I made where I actually execute the strategy and I post a video once a week that shows me actually doing the strategy and actually you can see me making money, right? You can see the account go up, so you can see that it's not just a, it's like I'm not teaching it and then not doing it. I'm teaching it in the course and I'm doing it on the Patreon account. So don't get the Patreon if you haven't gotten the course. Course first, Patreon second. Okay, see you guys on the next video here with the Unlimited Freedom Network.